India and Germany share a strong bilateral relationship. The strategic partnership of the two nations is underpinned by shared values, trust, and mutual understanding. The recent Indian visit of German Chancellor Olaf Scholz hinges on forging closer ties in defense and strengthening Indo-German relations. Germany is interested in a deal with India to jointly build 6 diesel-electric submarines. More than half of India's conventional submarines are over 2 decades old. China developing ports in India's neighborhood shows its constant maritime expansionism in the Indian Ocean. Given the growing Chinese influence in the Indian Ocean, India is looking to replace its aging submarine fleet. Also, India intends to increase domestic weapon production in collaboration with foreign partners to lessen the burden of arms imports, as India has been one of the world's largest arms importers for decades. At the same time, Germany is keen to boost trade and defense ties in order to be able to provide India an alternative to the Russian military hardware. Russian suppliers still account for more than 46% share in the Indian defense market. However, due to the competition from the Western suppliers, the market share held by the Russian suppliers is declining. Increased defense cooperation, transfer of technology, co-designing and co-development demonstrates the intent of the West to wean India away from its dependence on Russia for military hardware. Talking about the submarines, these non-nuclear advanced conventional submarines will be built in India under the Submersible Project 75I of the Indian Navy. They will be made in India under the strategic partnership route with a significant transfer of technology. Under the strategic partnership route, foreign manufacturers partner with Indian private companies and manufacture equipment in India for the Indian Armed Forces. The project is worth around $5.2 billion, which comes out to be over 43,000 crore rupees. South Korea is also interested in the project. Russia, France, and Spain are finding it difficult to meet the Indian Navy's requirement of fitting the submarines with state-of-the-art air-independent propulsion systems. Air-independent propulsion systems, or AIP systems, are very important as they allow a conventional submarine to remain submerged for much longer. The conventional submarines use diesel-electric engines, which require them to surface frequently to get atmospheric oxygen for fuel combustion. The requirement of air and fuel for their operation and the need to resurface more frequently makes them easier to detect. After mounting an AIP system, the submarine can remain submerged for more than a fortnight, thus lowering the chances of its being detected and increasing its lethality. Constructing submarines in India in partnership with foreign defense manufacturers will be a major push to Make in India initiative, alongside increasing India's maritime defense capabilities. Germany, being India's largest trading partner in Europe and one of the largest foreign direct investors in India, exhibits the strong economic relationship between the two countries. Both nations work closely for the United Nations Security Council reforms as a part of the G4 with Brazil and Japan. Realizing untapped potential in areas of mutual interest such as trade and investment, green and sustainable development, and new technologies will be a win-win situation. It will help India to continue its remarkable growth story and counter China's belligerence and hegemonic aspirations. And it will enable Germany to increase its strategic footprint in Asia.